All right, finished up the bike last night and we're gonna move on to the next project, and that is a 2016 GMC Acadia. We've got to replace the trim piece that goes on the rear hatch. I'll show you that right now. All right, so this is the trim piece I was telling you we're gonna have to change. This got tore off trying to back out of a garage with the garage door still up and the hatch up. So let's take a quick look on the inside. So here you can see this handle actually had this cover on it, and it's covering two screws. I'll show more in detail here shortly. One here and one here. There's a couple clips up here that we're going to take off. I'm going to take this cover off and start looking for bolt holes, and we'll see what we've got in behind here. Before we get going too hot and heavy, we're going to take a look at this so we kind of get an understanding of how it's going to come apart. So we have a stud here that probably has a 10mm bolt on it, and we've got that on both sides. And then we got two plastic clips that are going to hold it until these get tightened. So I'm going to start with pulling this off since it's already broke, the new one, or the old one. All right, so there's a grommet here. I think we can pull this out and probably unhook the clip. Oh, maybe not. We'll have to get that from the inside. All right, so we're going to open it back up and get that panel off. Just wanted to make sure we have a long enough extension. Remember, the screw is already out on this side. All right, so this clip that I was going to pull out does not appear to be holding anything on. So now we're just going to go around the edge and try to pop the panel loose. And there are two pieces. This bottom piece should be able to come off, and leave this one. Well, I think this is as close as we're going to get. I can see the bolts that we need to get to. There's one up in here, and then one over there, and then it looks like our plug goes right there. So I did get this whole panel off, and I want to show you a couple things. Right here, the bottom panel goes in behind there. I'll show you that here in a second. This side was pretty easy, it just popped right out. So what I'm going to do is pop this off, and this is the motor that raises and lowers the back, so we can pop that off and not have to worry about it falling. So I'm going to pop that out, and then I'll show you this panel. You can see, so this piece really should go on first, and then those pieces. And here you can see all the locations of the clips that fasten in. And all it takes to get this off is a small flathead screwdriver. So we have that out of the way. For now, we'll just leave that how it is. This plug right here is the plug that goes to that wire that we just tried to pull through. So now we got the old one off. And now what we need to do is get these fasteners. And like I said, it's a 10 millimeter, but we're going to have to do both sides. We're going to need to save these. So now I am going to clean that area and try to buff where it scratched on its way out. So I'm going to take a break from recording, but when I come back, we'll be putting the new piece back on. All right, we are ready to put the new piece on. Something I want to do before actually getting it mounted is I want to plug it in. And now I'm going to do a check. I just want to make sure the camera works. I want to make sure the license plate lights work. See, it's a good thing I checked. I'm going to go ahead and change this light bulb and that light bulb. I'm just going to put the bulbs in from the other one. But now I'm going to check the camera. Okay, everything's working. I'm going to change those light bulbs. All right, it is time to put this new one back on, or not back on, but on. First thing we're going to do, just like when we took the old one off, we're going to feed the wire through. And again, we've got a stud here, and two clips that are going to hold it in place while we tighten it. So just put this wire through. And now we're just going to get that grommet set. Line up our holes. Okay. We'll open this back up. And then, now that I've got this panel out of the way, we've got access to these. Go ahead and run these down. So let's get this back together. All right. So on this upper part, these need to be engaged with these tabs right here. So we'll start there and we'll get the wires hooked up, then we'll push it in place. Before I forget, okay. Easy peasy. Clip this back in. All right, so that repair is done. If you have any questions, feel free to put those in the comments below. This wasn't terrible. Those interior panels are kind of difficult sometimes to get removed. Be aware of that. But thanks for watching. Hopefully you can find some other stuff on this channel to watch. And hopefully we'll see you on another video.